everyone assumes being the smartest kid in the room is a gift, the kind of advantage you'd trade almost anything to have.
4,884 squared is 23,853,456.
But for Malcolm, that intelligence is the exact reason his life is a cage.
Just leave me alone!
And the bars were bolted into place before he was even old enough to talk his way out of it. Watch the way Malcolm introduces us to his own family, and you can already hear it. He introduces Reese and Dewey.
This is the left nostril of my brother Reese. It squeaks all night long. These are the freezing cold feet of my little brother.
And lands on Francis, the one brother he actually likes, who of course got shipped off to military school.
I'm hoping against hope that you will give me another chance, which I admit I don't deserve.
Then he turns to the camera and says the best thing about childhood.
At some point it stops.
That isn't a punchline tossed away for a laugh. It's a thesis statement from a kid who has already done the math on his own life. Most big family sitcoms sell you the warmth first and let the chaos be seasoning. This one flips it.
Now you are going to be friends with that crippled boy and you're going to like it. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Malcolm's baseline isn't happiness occasionally interrupted by trouble. It's a low-grade misery he's learned to narrate with a shrug.
If I give up now, I won't get the lecture.
You kids, you just take your legs for granted, like nothing could ever happen to him. Well, let me tell you something.
And the thing everyone points to as his way out, the fact that he's brilliant, turns out to be the reason the door was never open.
But it isn't fair!
That's right. It isn't fair. It's the first time anyone in this family has ever been given an edge, and you are not going to waste it.
To see how deep that goes, you have to start before Malcolm himself. Before Malcolm is born, we actually get to watch the negotiation that produced him, and it isn't a negotiation at all. It's a fight.
Oh, hell, will you come down to reality long enough to help me unpack?
When Lois tells Hal she's late, the two of them don't celebrate. They immediately start assigning blame, each insisting the other let it happen.
Did it ever cross your mind that it might be nice to support what I am doing here?
That's a good question.
There's no version of this pregnancy framed as a wish coming true. It arrives as an accusation, an accident two overwhelmed people are already too broke and too tired to want.
Just ignore the 8 months pregnant woman carrying the boxes.
That's the ground Malcolm is planted in before he has a name. And then there's the birth, which this family somehow can't manage to complete like normal people.
Get in the car!
Mommy's a liar! Mommy's a liar!
When Lois goes into labor, Francis has locked himself in the car and won't open the door until she apologizes.
You're a liar! You stay out!
Francis, please, Mommy has to go to the hospital.
The trip to the hospital never happens. She ends up giving birth on the front lawn while a neighbor wanders over and offers a baffled congratulations.
I'm having a baby!
Congratulations!
The very first thing this family does with Malcolm is fail to get him somewhere safe, not out of cruelty, just because the chaos is bigger than they are.
Oh, my lord! Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that was...
He isn't dealt a bad hand somewhere down the line. The deck was stacked at conception, and the walls went up while everyone was busy arguing on the grass.
Your wife just gave birth on your front lawn. Congratulations, I guess.
So the misery is structural, but the specific engine of it, the thing that separates Malcolm from every other kid on the block, gets installed in one scene. His parents read back his test results and announce,
He has an IQ of 165.
Who?
Malcolm. He's a genius. He's going to special class.
What?
his defining trait is delivered as a verdict, a thing that has already happened.
Please! Don't make me go! Please!
Malcolm, calm down.
He can already see a price tag the adults can't, because he knows exactly what the label costs.
I don't want to go to a special class. People think I'm weird enough already.
I know.
I like where I am. I want to stay.
Sweetie, life does not give you a lot of chances to move up, even if you deserve it.
He sums the whole thing up in one line that belongs on the poster for his childhood.
Around here, being smart is exactly like being radioactive.
That's the trap his whole life is built on. The one asset that's supposed to be his escape hatch is the very thing that marks him, isolates him, and drops him somewhere he begged not to go. Here's the cruelest part of the deal. The intelligence doesn't even buy him the things it's supposed to. It doesn't get him seen, and it doesn't get him loved. Back in that flashback, Hal pours his energy into drilling a bored toddler Reese through Russian literature and the circulatory system.
Mona Lisa was by Da Vinci. Science the radio was built by Marconi.
Certain, he's raising a prodigy, while Lois keeps pointing out that the real genius is 2-year-old Malcolm, sitting ignored across the room.
Oh, my God, he just hit my trigeminal nerve!
The gift is there from the very beginning, and the very beginning is when it starts going unnoticed. By the time he can name the feeling, it's curdled into something heavier. Waiting to perform at the gifted kid's picnic, he asks Stevie whether he ever gets sick of being a Krellboyne.
Are people thinking you're some kind of freak? You are what you are. Accept it.
But the fear under the defiance is what lands.
You'd still like me even if you found out I was a freak, right? And the family wouldn't treat me any different, right?
Dude, we already know you're smart.
That's the real cost. His intelligence hasn't connected him to a single person. It's left him genuinely afraid that the people closest to him will love him less for the one thing he can't switch off.
The square root of that is 8 and 3,597 10,000ths.
You'd think a mind like that would at least win him an argument. It never does. At the water park, Lois orders him to keep a nose plug on all day.
Malcolm, don't think you can take off that nose plug just because I'm not looking. You're gonna wear it all day.
We're not even in the water.
Hey, if I catch you for 1 second not wearing that nose plug, you're gonna spend the day in the kiddie sprinkler.
His logic is airtight and completely worthless because in this house, nobody is the boss of Malcolm, except everybody. The pattern runs deeper than a silly rule. Dragged to the funeral of an aunt no one liked, he builds the correct case out loud.
You can't just stick the word family in front of something and turn everyone else into slaves. It makes no sense. No one liked this woman. So why do we have to pretend like we did now?
Even Hal, asked to back him up, admits he's got nothing. Being correct simply isn't a currency that spends here, and the reason lands on him with a quiet thud when he overhears the truth about his own role.
We're supposed to be there for each other.
Like when a family member dies and we're supposed to go to their funeral?
This family, he realizes, needs a scapegoat, and he's it. The designated fault bearer who decides that since he started this, he should be the one to end it. For a while, you can tell yourself this is just the family, that if Malcolm got clear of them, he'd be fine. Then comes the scene that turns the mirror on him.
If you liked somebody, would you say something?
I like you too, Lori.
Oh my God!
Tied leg to leg with a girl during a picnic scavenger hunt, he solves a clue, impresses her for a second, and instantly overplays it.
I have a lot of other good qualities, too. In fact, there's lots of things people would like about me if they gave me half a chance.
Can we just do this?
Fine.
You can feel him trying to convert competence into affection in real time, and you can feel it not working. Instead of letting the awkward moment pass, he picks at it, demanding to know what her problem with him is, daring her to answer.
I want a straight answer.
God, I can't believe I liked you in the 3rd grade.
You liked me in the 3rd grade? I knew it. I wasn't crazy. You did like me. So what the hell has changed?
So she does, and it's brutal.
There is something wrong with you! I don't know how you do it! You're cute, smart, funny, and somehow you managed to mess that up! There is something wrong inside you! There is something rotten at the core of your personality!
That's the moment the curse stops being something done to Malcolm and becomes something inside him. The validation-hungry engine his intelligence built doesn't switch off around people who might actually like him. It sabotages them first. He isn't only trapped by his family, he's learned to carry the trap around in his own head, which brings us to the day it's all supposed to pay off.
All right, Malcolm, I know you're angry. You might as well say what you have to now and get it out of your system.
Malcolm's brilliant enough to be handed a 6-figure job on the spot by a tech mogul, full benefits, the kind of offer that would rewrite his whole family's future.
I'm not being charitable. I'm locking you in while you're still cheap. But I need an answer right now.
And before he can even respond, Lois turns it down for him.
Well,
That's a very generous offer, Mr. Hampton, but no.
Mom, what do you...
Malcolm's going to college. He's going to finish his education, but thank you very much.
He doesn't get a vote on the biggest opportunity of his life. It's declined on his behalf, out loud, while he's standing right there. When he demands to know how getting rich counts as throwing his life away, his parents finally lay out the blueprint they've been hiding.
You graduate first in your class and you start working in public service, either district attorney or running some foundation, and then you become governor of a mid-sized state, and then you become president.
Whole existence has been scripted up to the Oval Office, and the ambition only climbed because, as they put it, he kept upping the ante.
Dad!
I'm sorry, son. It's true.
Thought you knew.
And when he protests that he's suffered enough already, Lois delivers the sentence the series has been building toward.
I'm sorry, Malcolm, but you don't get the easy path. You don't get to just have fun and be rich and live the life of luxury.
That's Dewey's life. It was never going to be Malcolm's. He understands it completely, which is the final turn of the screw. Standing at his own graduation, he tells the crowd that,
But even if we move thousands of miles away, there's no escape. Our families are coming with us. They'll be with us forever. In our habits, our gestures, and in the choices we make. So we'll never be set free. We'll never be alone.
Malcolm's tragedy was never bad luck. His single greatest asset was the exact instrument of his imprisonment. If you want to see how this bleak, no-win childhood became some of the funniest television ever made, watch our breakdown of the show's best dark humor moments next.